for me, no can say, you know, a Kelvin at the bombshell reports be about. Now, you know, sir, currently, you know, a Chief Justice Torkornoo, there's a demonstration going on basically to rebut the apparent suspension and also the incoming sacking of her. Basically, you know, NPP for Wolf, we said the Mahama and he's parking the court illegally. Now, Kelvin Taylor didn't seem to just say petition now, yeah, they be to and I say basically the Omujina Swaka say Chief Justice Torkornoo anya de no or party say ebra John Dramani Mama send that letter that copy no come Chief Justice Torkornoo no or the man it was sealed but then na Chief Justice Torkornoo or the ma or send a copy Emma Afenyo Markin no send a copy Emma a good evening Ghana host Paul Adomache and he says say even Afenyo Markin went further or Chief Justice fee and then the quarter read letter ni boom. Adiane was say confidential no. It is not it is a political parties mienu and I say NPP in penny for and some money Chief Justice edi ho abobo. Now one of the things that is really shocking in all of this is in some no cost no according to Kelvin Taylor no this was what really led to the fact say Afenyo Markin case on tias and obey demonstrating. In fact, I can't say me bring good things somebody to join Bible to us.
Now, let me tell you something. They now, the president, John Mahama, a silly petition, no, Edema, Madam Torkornoo. That night, Torkornoo invited Afenyo Markin to come and read the petition with her. Do you know? Snippet of the petitioner Afenyo Markin, no, and Odema Paul Ademotre. And when you say Paul Ademotre, TV so, Eka say he knows what is in the petition. Oh, say Madam Torkornoo was asking for 7 days to read a petition, and John Mahama man 10 days. John Mahama the petition ma Madam Torkornoo no osilino. It was direct from the president to Torkornoo. It wasn't opened. And Okacha Madam Torkornoo say out of respect, keep this as a secret. Madam Torkornoo ji petition no, and Ajono no fra Afenyo Markin. Afenyo was with her, and they started reading the petition. So all along, Afenyo Markin knew he had read the petition. Today, Afenyo Markin is out there telling Ghana for say he has read the petition. Mumbusa is a petition no read here because the petition between just the president and the woman. This is Afenyo Markin.
In 2022 August, when he was addressing some NDC activists, lawyers in Akosombo, was the first, attack. That was when Eni Yabua was a Chief Justice. And he said, look, they expect that the new Chief Justice will do something new and that the CJ then, had lost the plot and the Judiciary was not independent and all of that. Then Torkornoo came in. If you ask the petition, I've read the petitions. I mean, it will not even qualify for any consideration by any adjudicating body. The petitions. I mean, it will not independent and all of that. Then Torkornoo came in. If you ask the petition, I've read the petitions. I mean, it will not even qualify. Then Torkornoo came in. If you ask the petition, I've read the petitions. I mean, it will not even qualify for any consideration by any adjudicating body. They will just dismiss it. No, came in. If you ask the petition, I've read the petitions. I mean, it will not even qualify for any consideration by any adjudicating body. They will just dismiss it. But here we...
Oh, I'm going to read this. Uya Bukobusa and go and do your research. Election 2024 effect, NPP. NPP currently do not have seats in 4 regions. As we speak, the NPP as a political party, 4 solid regions, only 1 seat. 4 regions, only seat. Volta region, NDC needs seat to Upper West, NPP needs seat to Upper West, NPP needs seat to Upper East, NPP needs seat to Oti region, NPP needs seat or 4 regions. They don't have one single seat. This is a party that had 137 seats before election 2024, right? Now here, in these 4 regions, there are 53 constituencies, and all 53 seats currently are held by the NDC. In the 4 regions, Volta, Upper West, Upper East, Oti region, there are 53 constituencies in these 4 regions. And in that 53 constituencies, no, so 53 seats a woman in NDC are in 2024. This is how dangerous also the NPP leadership are lying to their base. They are still lying to them. Say, 2 million and 2 almost supporters. They are hiding details. Where 2024 elections, a whole 4 regions NPP need seats, and that 4 regions, 53 constituencies a woman, 53 seats in NDC there. Now, apart from these 4 regions, whether they have 0 seats, there are equally 5 more regions where the NPP has just a seat in each region. Apart from 4 regions where only 1 seat crowd 53 constituencies, NDC what all the seats, there's another 5 regions, and that 5 regions, almost seat what 1. 5 regions, almost 5 seats per region, be almost 1 seat. Do you know? Apart from the first 4 seats, 4 regions, 53 constituencies, only 1 seat crowd in NDC. There were another 5 regions. Every region almost 1 seat per room. 1. They are hiding it from your own reporting. They know. But one person catch a base. No. 5 regions now. And also, 5 regions almost 1 seat per regions. Now, sir, if you now call you see this. Now, 5 regions, the said 5 regions are Western North. 5 regions only 1 seat, Western North. Ahafo, Bono East and Savannah. Do you know, sir, all these regions are predominantly Akan regions. And before election 2024, the NPP saw it as their stronghold. Do you know that? All these 5 regions, almost 1 seat, almost 5 seats per. And the funny thing is, 5 seats, majority of the regions, they created it. You know that? Yeah. They created the 5 regions. Do you know Ekufo created 6 extra regions? Yeah. And these 5 regions, NPP 1 seat to each region. First one, 4. 4 regions, how many seats be baby? 53 constituencies, how many 1 seat? And this was sitting in. And right now, you have 5 regions. 5 regions, almost seat to 1, almost 5 seats per. And within that, so we check here, Ahafo, Western North, Bono East, and a Savannah. Now, there are 45 constituencies in these 5 regions, and NPP has only 5 seats out of the 45, with remaining 40 seats going to the NDC. In the 5 regions here, almost 1 seat, out of the 45 constituencies, NPP were just 5 seats out of the 45 constituencies in the 5 regions. NDC were 45 seats in the 5 regions out of the 45 constituencies. You see how dangerous this is? They don't talk about these things. They have hidden this from their base. It is in a report. They don't want to discuss it. The party is not attractive anymore. And all the people who voted for the NDC in 2024, nobody will turn around to vote for the NPP. 99% of them will not vote for a tribal party. Now, the danger part, go and do your research. I'm not going to sit here and always be tutoring NPP for. NPP. Jimmy, almost demonstration. All these things they don't tell you. Because some of them mudu do na mugu TikTok ni Facebook na muye NPP juma na muye Jimmy. Now I'm mention the danger pass. Unim say, therefore, when you combine the 9 regions, 4 regions now need any seats. Any 5 regions now almost 1 seat each, So combine these 9 regions. Therefore, when you combine the 9 regions, namely Volta, Oti, Upper East, Upper West, Savannah, Western North, Bono, Ahafo, Bono East regions now. There are 98 constituencies in there. So 9 regions, almost 98 constituencies in the 9 regions. Remember, the first 4 NPP need 1 vote, 1 seat. The 4 now me kind. The 5 now me kind. So almost 1 seat each in each region. Now, so can 9 in Aboma. The total constituencies 98 constituencies. Now, when you go into it, you will see, say, out of the 98 constituencies, NPP has only 5. And the NDC has 93 seats. If we are talking about 9 regions, 9 regions, the NPP has only 5 seats in 9 regions. 98 constituencies. This is how low. This is how unattractive. This is why we need to say, I will say a tuaba, you should be able to win over 9 regions. You need to win at least 9 regions to win the elections. Into the argument Uncle Forrest say, we don't need somebody to use 1 or 2 regions to win an election in Ghana, and it is legitimate. I feel what you say. Into moving forward, we need a political party to win at least 9 regions and the popular vote for the political party to win elections in Ghana. It will show how diverse our politics is. Now, we cannot just let NDC win 9 seats. We need to make sure, say, I have fair game. Because here to me, my NPP go win Ashanti region. No, we need a Eastern region. Never power man. No, because we need to make sure our election is diverse. Every single part of the country is involved in electing the president. This should tell you, say, the argument to say, in the future, in the next election, we all need to push that very good policy, say, that amendment to say, it was say, we winning at least 9 regions. At least 9 is a test for all political parties before you can win elections in Ghana. The electoral college system, at this point, I will say, I will say, we need the electoral college system so that we can get rid of the gerrymandering. Because NPP imagine say, NPP imagine say, so we need power. The Omo Yan say, Ashanti region nearby, Eastern region nearby, Omo Makenya and Kwasiafo. That is what the NPP does. Now, we have to make sure we take that out of our elections. We need to make sure every region counts. Send a political party be about power. They will look at every region the same. Obi ntumi ntina Kumasi nka say ye de ye nim nyansa echen ahonafo ye nim nyansa echen upper east for ye nim nyansa echen western region for e will say obi tina Kumasi hu say the vote ye 1. It's year 2 about Ghana. It does not matter how many votes you get in the Ashanti region or the NDC gets in the Volta region. You need to win regions. Until we need the electoral college system, because the winner take all, which is Obia ko wiemu Ashanti region, ni ko wiemu Eastern region, ni amwa be the president, it is not better for our democracy. And we need to start having that conversation. We need to start having that conversation. A conversation whereby every single region will matter. You can't win Ashanti, win Eastern, and get a little bit of Western region and say you have won Ghana. There are 16 regions in Ghana. At least 9 regions need to approve you and say, yes, 9 regions came together and gave you the upper hand to lead Ghana. And we need to start this conversation. Because Ghana near Sauti Ashanti region, that's will be the upper west region. Tax are utiano, the same thing utiano. Every region play a role to make us get what we want to get as a nation. Obia play a role, every single region, Bibi Friho, Eneba, and the Ghana. And Nyankopon ye areas in such a way, Adebia a year western region, and Yanubia upper west. Your Bibi upper west, a bini western region. Your Bibi Ashanti region, a bini eastern region. Your Bibi eastern region, a bini Volta region. That is how God made it. Into nobody can say, medium way, into our say, every region is a region. Into we need to start having that conversation. The electoral college system is the best system. Na senior to Kromha and the NPP bar power. And the Kufu catcher say, you need more regions or these 6 regions beka ho anamebwa. 6 regions na NPP di beka Ghana regions no. At the end of the day, they lost all the regions. It should tell you something. It means that idea no region, it wasn't to develop the region. It was to dissolve the NDC, the people in the NDC, to make sure so almost split it, the so-called, and I say that thing they call NDC for Waha. They wanted to go and destroy the NDC because in their head, not those places they split into pieces, not NDC for those. But at the end of the day, the regions now we created so say NDC, they themselves could not even win a seat there. The conversation should start. The electoral college is important. You need to win about 9 regions before you can win elections in Ghana. Some of the 6 regions are better 10 no one. Then it is equally important and reasonable for us to make sure every region counts in our elections. In the election 2028 ba na yakwato ba ubetumenya 10 million Ashanti region, it represents 1. Because ube di power na also making sure so we see hospital Ashanti region, ube see hospital Volta region. So we see hospital Eastern region, ube see hospital Central region. So NDC ba power na adwene say Volta region kwale de ba power. Na so see hospital Volta region. No ja Ashanti region, no ja Eastern region, no ja Western region, no ja almost ube 20 NDC. So it brings about equal development. The government is forced to send development everywhere because if you leave any region behind, that region will vote against you. And they are going to vote against you in number because our region went to me and Lydia. You have lost the region. Into a basana government, politicians will consider every region as important. As we speak today, the NPP still don't respect about 13 regions in Ghana because omutimika chere o TV so radio say NPP the Asante 4 party. So we are Ashanti region NPP no, it should not be like that. Obisun to TV so can me say NDC a 4 party. We are on a free war NDC no. We want to stop that. We want Upper East to be equally important as Ashanti region. We want Upper West to be equally important as the Ashanti region. We want the Savannah region to be equally important as the Western region. We want the Western region to be equally important as the Northern region. We want everybody to come to the table. The fact is, say, as we move forward, what is going to happen is we need to start the conversation. Electoral system is important. No region is powerful than any region. In politics, we are all equal in the eyes of the law, and we have to make sure say obia aba accounting. So we need to advocate for that, and I am ready to advocate for that because region. I want governments to respect regions, share the development equally. Will be okay. So biti Upper West na obusa a government for hospital. Na abine fina. Ya two abanana se lose Upper West will lose a big state. Because ya two abani we have 16 regions. Now we are buying. That's when to develop 16 in and make sure obienya the opa. Ya two abana they will all vote and ya kind regions na so we have 4 out of 16. You have lost the elections. And it will make it easy. And with this system, we wouldn't even need a general electoral commission. Every region can have its own respective electoral commission. And they will report to one electoral office who will give us the results. That's all. In TCA Bubaba 2028, Ashanti Regional Electoral Commissioner, or your opinion, on